weary hands that man the helm can't help but feel what's missing in this realm. Still, they can't take the stars from me. Need my mind and spirit free.
Hello, and welcome to Stellar Tales, the Moonshine engine. My name is Corey, and I am the Dungeon Master.
Hello, my name is Ian, and I am playing Bryn Hale.
My name is Daniel, and I am playing Cole.
I am Zach, and I am playing Leroy.
My name is Mo, and I'll be playing Wesley.
And I'm Emily, and I'll be playing Wilma.
All right. Do we want to just hop right in? We've been talking about this shit for quite some time. Do we?
I'm good to just drop right in.
The
I've brought
combustion
my water.
engine episode.
God, I'm like equal parts nervous, equal parts excited, equal parts like, I just want to do it already.
I'm shitting my pants as we
Same.
speak.
All right, let's get into
Let's
it.
get into it.
We pick up with Bryn Hale. Your alarm starts going off, and you roll over in bed, you shut it off, and you realize it's the morning. What's your morning routine kind of look like?
Alright, as soon as Bryn hits his alarm, he has this one set 5 minutes before he actually has to get up, so he gets 5 more minutes of shut-eye. And then
That's
his
too
second alarm goes off, and that's the
Oh,
real
no.
alarm. So now he'll hit it off, and he'll go... kind of heave himself out of bed, drop into his slippers, toss on his bedrobe, and waddle his way over to his drawers, get out his clothing, hop into the shower, get all dressed, groomed up for the day, and then he'll make his way into the kitchen, quickly grab something of like a cold ham sandwich he left for himself last night, just to quickly take a eat in the morning. He really does not care about what he's consuming, so long as he's consuming something for the day. And as he's got like the sandwich kind of wrapped into his hand, he's going to quickly, snag his car keys, snag his wallet, check, make sure everything's there, because he's meticulous about that, doesn't want to leave anything behind. And then he'll kind of pop out the front door to make his way over to his garage.
All right. I love that you do like the pocket pat down, phone, wallet, keys. Got all the important shit. As you run outside and you go to start your car, you notice something. Something horrible has happened to your yard. There is a massive crater in your backyard now that just was not there when you had went to sleep. And there's like several smaller craters kind of spattered around between your yard and the woods surrounding your house.
He'll he kind of like double takes. Like for a moment, he kind of like glances over the fence towards his backyard, notices it, keeps walking, and then he has to like take a step back, squints his eyes. What the hell? He'll pull out like he kind of has his key out in his hand already, like about to go open the garage and hop into his car. So he kind of just like quickly like takes like a little poke at the key, like in his armpit. Doesn't wake up, so now he's like, okay. Walks up to the fence, unhitches it, swings it open, waddles his way on back, and he is starting to get a little bit red in the face. His perfectly well taken care of backyard. He's got his flower beds. He's got his nicely trimmed grass. Very particular about how all that stuff's laid out, and not anymore. It's obliterated, devastated. He got hit by an airstrike last night, and he's like, how in the fuck did I not wake up? And he'll approach the biggest crater to see what the heck's going on. In his mind, he's thinking, is there aliens? Is there an accidental dropped missile here? Did some kids swing by and do something?
Yeah, so you start going out back and you start looking, you're getting mad. You're looking at some of your prize roses completely trampled on by some weird debris. And you walk over to this big hole and you look down in, and still like kind of sort of smoking is a weird kind of Transformer-esque like amalgamation of metal.
When you say Transformer-esque, do you mean like
It's
like a lump of metal?
Shifting, hasn't taken on a form. It's just kind of like breathing a little bit, if that makes sense. Kind of moving, effervescent, all that.
Well, this is probably the part where something pops up and tears off my face. He'll kind of make his way over to his back door, and on the way, he'll like check each of the craters nearby, like the little ones, to see if there's anything in those too.
There are... Oh god, I should have written this down. There is one big hunk, one small thing, two small thing, three small thing. There's 4 small craters.
Oh.
And each of the smaller craters have smaller chunks of this ever-shifting metal. And as you're actually walking around, you realize that most of it is the same color. It's all this kind of like brass-type copper, like yellow gold color.
Okay. He's gonna, like, still staring out into the yard, like, eyes locked onto the biggest one. He's gonna reach out behind him, kind of open his, like, the kind of glass sliding back door, creep inside, quickly make his way over to the kitchen, which is pretty much the same room as his back door, and he's gonna reach underneath the sink, and he's gonna pull out his 100% legal, totally not, black market trench shotgun, and then head back out to the big one to investigate. A little bit closer, maybe like poke it with a stick or something, because, I mean, considering the amount of debris everywhere, I don't think many of the trees in his backyard survived either. There's probably plenty of debris to pick up and poke it with.
This can't go wrong.
Yeah, you poke it with you poke the big mound of metal with your stick, and as you do, it kind of shudders at the touch of the branch, but nothing happens.
Hell, kind of look around. It's been stuck here, not sure what to do. For a few moments, he begins to reach for his phone, then he's like, no, not sure the authorities will do much either. Is there... So, you mentioned that it's kind of shifting and almost breathing. Is there any obvious parts to it, or bits that I might recognize as a mechanism? Is there valves, lever?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Gonna check my watch real quick. Aw, crap. Gonna run late. Whatever. Look back down towards the thing. And then I'm gonna... Speaking to the thing, maybe there's a puzzle here. Something that needs to be... Or maybe there might be somebody he'll take out his phone for real this time. And he's gonna kind of punch in Wilma's number.
What is it? What? Hello. What do you need?
Hey, Wilma.
Oh.
You're running a bit late.
Late?
Yeah, you see, something's kind of come up, you could say. Or rather,
Square it away and
down.
get in here.
About squaring it away, You know what, yeah, here I am. I'll get it done and be right in there. Just thought I'd check in with you. He kind of checks his watch again. I'll be there in 20.
Whatever you need to hurry up and get in here.
Will do.
We got a busy day today.
Yeah.
Busy day. There's no time for extraterrestrial objects. And
she's baffled as to what could possibly be an issue this early in the morning.
Yeah, he's gonna hang up, put it away, and he's gonna look over to his garage, look back to this thing, and he'll kind of purse his lips as he goes in to touch it with a finger.
Yeah. As you touch it, you feel a jolt, a static electrical discharge. You touch it and you get zapped just a little bit. But that feeling actually reverberates through your whole body. And as it hits your eyes kind of glow white and you go blind for just a couple of seconds. And when your vision returns to you, there is a very easily recognizable main component for a moonshine still, a furnace.
He kind of blinks a few times and he's like, whatever the hell extraterrestrial might have shit I'm on right now, it's not too bad. He's gonna shuffle over to one of the smaller ones and see if he can pick that up.
As you touch it, the same thing happens. And when your vision returns to you and your body's feeling all tingly, you see one of the smaller components of a moonshine still. This particular one is called a doubler. and I'm not going to make you do it for the rest of them. You go around, you touch all of them, they all turn into moonshine components, or moonshine still components, I should say. You have the furnace, the doubler, the cold water box, the filter bucket, and enough piping to make it all connect.
Yeah. The, Pixar smirk begins to grow on his face, and he'll kind of scratch out a bit the stubble on his chin before deciding to kind of swing his truck around to the back and load this stuff on. Strap it down.
Right.
Make sure it's all neat and tidy, and he'll kind of say to himself, should be good enough an excuse for running late? Well, no. Alright, on the road we go. And then he'll shuffle into the front and make his way over to Fujo Farm, or Fujo Distillery, whatever we're calling it.
Is it a farm or a distillery? I don't actually know.
Fujo's Distillery.
Is it both? It can be both, right?
I was about to say, I have farmland, but there is a good section of it that a building was built.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the front of the farm is a distillery, but the rest of it is a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't taint the name of the farm with the, Fujo name. Let those be separate.
All right, Cole. Let's go to you now. What does Cole's morning routine look like as your alarm starts to go off?
He probably does that thing where he's like, ugh. Just like smacks the top of it, like, poof! Just to, like, try and make it shut up. There's like a half-drunken bottle of, like, moonshine, like, on the bedside table.
You know, I'm making a point to not have any sort of rolling for this intro sequence, so I'm just gonna say that you hit it so hard that it does end up breaking.
Oh. There's a small little trash bag full of broken alarm clocks.
This is not the first time, then.
Wait, like, he's like, ugh, I need to stop drinking before I go to bed. Jesus. So get up, make some breakfast really quick. By make, maybe 3. Very hungry. No, just eggs.
Only 2 eggs, too.
He woke up past the alarm, that's why. That's not his first alarm.
I'm in too much of a hurry to make 3.
That's not his first alarm. That's his, 7th.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, you are cooking up your 3 eggs. Does Cole have his own property, like his own house? You tell me.
He just kind of, he lives on, he has one of those really windy, lawns in his house. But it's not like a big house. It's still pretty small.
Small, little, humble, little type of place.
Dude,
all right.
It's a New York apartment, but a house. It's a closet. He lives in the closet.
Bro lives in the shack.
Yeah, you fry up some eggs real quick, and then what?
So he looks at his calendar. Today's the day that new flavor's coming out. He's gotta go. He's gotta go to Fujo's.
Flavor.
He's gotta go.
What was that new flavor called again?
All he has on the circled in red is new flavor. Smiley face. It's like the white airheads.
Emily is in the kitchen currently trying to talk, not realizing that this is an audio medium. In the kitchen.
Editor, leave this head.
Trying to get her nuts, she says. Alright.
She grabbed her nuts?
She's eating nuts in the kitchen?
Shit, I forgot entirely where I was.
It's
that
like
was entirely too distracting.
It's like those white airheads. It's a mystery flavor, I don't know. That's why I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
They're all the same
Alright,
flavor.
so...
Hey,
somebody remind me where we were.
Cole is in his kitchen.
He
Yeah,
just looked at his
frying up some
calendar
eggs.
And saw that there was a new
We got a
flavor
new
coming
brew
out.
Oh, yeah,
today.
today's the day, the new brew, yes.
The new brew.
You gotta stop screaming at me from the kitchen when we're recording. Please. Thank you. I'm sorry, I love you, but please don't do that. You got Theodore all ramped up now. Alright. Cole, I'll give you an inspiration die if you can remember the name of the liquor that's supposed to come out today.
Oh, I mean, do I need to, roll see if I remember? Or are you just asking me to make up
Nope,
one right
I'm
now?
asking you. No, there is a correct answer to this, actually.
Oh, what?
Uh-huh.
I feel like there'd be several
it was
correct
in
answers.
the ad for my character thing.
Oh, I don't
Yep.
remember.
Bruh.
You don't care about me. I see how it
That's
is!
fine. That's fine. It's Shrimp Dick Sour is the name of the new alcohol coming out today.
I don't think I'll ever try it anymore. Well, too late.
You're all excited about it, though. All right. Yeah, you fry up some eggs and start making your way there. Do you put on the radio when you get into your car?
I mean, probably. He has his Second Amendment with him. He doesn't forget to grab that.
Always got that piece.
Yeah.
All right. As you are driving, your radio, I imagine there's probably like a talk show thing going on, like an early morning conservative news host thing, like women shouldn't vote and whatever.
Oh,
but
Oh, wow.
well, we're getting into it already. Okay,
You-
let's go.
the broadcast is actually interrupted by a local radio station that a guy comes on the air and says, "Now, folks, listen. I wish I knew too. I don't have any answers. I'm trying to keep the answers. Yeah, this is breaking news, y'all. Meteor shower last night kind of hit the whole town out of nowhere. All sorts of people finding all sorts of weird shit. So keep your eyes open and try not to fall into any random potholes as you're driving. This is a fucking...
Can I?
Hey, Shirley, yeah, I'm on now. God damn it! All right, yeah. Shirley says, "Hey, y'all," and then I don't know. Just I'll keep y'all updated about as we get more info from the police. All right." And then it goes back to the regular radio station.
Talk about potholes. Can I look in front of me really quick?
Yeah, actually, as you're driving to Fujo's, you do notice that there are just kind of like small craters here and there. A couple of big ones. There is one right in like the right half of the road that a construction company has already blocked off with traffic cones and they're scratching their heads. You see one of them pulling out a small, like ever misshapen piece of metal that just keeps kind of shifting, and as you drive past him, you're watching in the mirror now, it shifts into just like a big hunting knife for him, and he goes, "Ah, sick," and he puts it like in his pant.
I must be hungover, Jesus.
Let's
Time to go drink more.
over. Oh man, I can't wait to get my morning alcohol. Let's go to Leroy. Leroy, what's your morning look like?
Leroy's probably already been up before dawn, just because of his previous job, and he probably has an alarm set for whenever he needs to start heading to the distillery where he helps out at. And he's probably just been out for like a morning run and is just getting ready to go hop in a shower. So I guess I probably might have seen a couple of the strange occurrences of metal just...
Yeah, you would probably actually be more clued in than Cole, because Cole's like radio thing was just like a quick patch. The guy barely even understood what the hell he was talking about or doing. But like you're actually watching the news, then you understand with certainty that there was a freak meteor shower last night that has scattered debris kind of all across town. And it seems to be entirely localized, actually, to this town, interesting enough. There are news reporters. There's a helicopter from a nearby big town, or I should say city, that is scouring the area. They've got spotlights out, people walking around, all sorts of news reporters kind of scattered around. It seems to be a localized event, which is pretty strange. And then you also hear reports of people going into these craters, finding these weird kind of ever-shifting clumps of metal that then turn into something, but nobody really is certain of how or what, but the authorities have been notified.
Yeah. And then, so like after showering, he's gonna start heading in and look at his to-do list, and on it, he sees the one that he hates the most, which is try and talk Wilma down from her passive-aggressive type.
Good luck.
Wow.
Yeah, and like he looks at it and goes, this just doesn't make sense. It's not going to happen. Well, nobody's trying to keep
Is
having
Wilma
me do this.
trying to get you to convince her? She's just like, no.
Torture.
I have to.
I also find it a little funny that Zach's kind of the only person here that doesn't really have to put on a voice.
so he's just like he's on the way in, trying to think of a way to try and convince her of this. Where he's like he totally understands where she comes from with this, and it's like he finds it funny that she does it.
Yeah, all right. You're on your way into Fujo Farms then. Let's move on to Wesley then. Wesley, yeah, what's your morning look like?
Well,
I'm actually very interested about what you got going on.
there's no alarm clock because he wakes up just, on his back laying down in the cellar. And he just, pops up, looks around. He's got, a wrench on his belly. There's one of the old milk crates that Wilma has next to him with a bunch of tools in it. He's got his sledgehammer up against the wall because, realizes he, was working late. Working in the cellar down here doing some construction. The barrel's got to go on shelves and such, and with a new big flavor coming in, and the fact that the business is growing and all, he's been here doing work, fixing the place up.
Now, do you live here, or did you just fall asleep on the job?
Oh no, he does live here. I'd imagine that he's got a little bunk set up in the farm or something. He likes hanging out with the animals. He pretty much lives here at this point.
Yeah, he's basically got a bunk in the barn.
Okay. Yeah. You wake up in the cellar of the distillery. It seems like you completed everything that you wanted to last night and then just kind of passed out on the floor. I don't know. Do you have any sort of morning routine when you wake up like this? I feel like this isn't maybe the first time this has happened.
Yeah, he gets up, walks outside, probably doesn't immediately see Wilma. Sometimes she'll be inside getting breakfast ready or whatever, so, he goes running out, doing his usual morning routine of helping out as farmers got to do early in the morning, collecting the eggs, getting feed for the animals, and, eventually makes his way to... Yeah. And eventually, makes his way pretty much inside to go find Wilma.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a scene with the both of you. You do find Wilma inside, who had just gotten off the phone with Bryn Hale.
Hey! Sorry I slept in a bit.
A bit?
Oh, it was just...
I already got the eggs!
He'll run a... Need any help? I fell asleep on the job, I guess.
So here, you grab that. You just flip the pan every so often so nothing burns.
Yeah. And he'll kind of, clumsily walk up. Wesley's a pretty, big dude. He's, 6.5 feet tall, He's got that big blue-collar build, massive, XL overalls on. It's kind of awkward him sort of being in this scenario, but, he's got a smile on his face, and he's, wiping the eye boogers and just trying to get himself awake.
Yeah, I guess that's something we didn't really do, huh? It was what does your character look like question for everybody. Well, I'll double back around on that. All right.
We can do that whenever.
So,
go ahead, sorry.
Good. So, we got a big day today, right?
Ace testing!
Yay! And he quickly looks back to the pan, his distraction, immediately causing him lose track of what he was doing.
It's burnt immediately.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. It doesn't burn in 3 seconds.
Don't worry, Wilma's watching him.
Right. Do I put the salt on now, or do I flip it first?
The question is, are we talking about eggs or bacon here?
Eggs. Probably and bacon.
Pancakes.
He's holding out the salt. He's he's enthused, but he ain't a cook.
2 pans going, one with eggs, one's with bacon. He's holding both of them. He's got salt.
No.
I don't know which one.
Which one do I salt?
Yeah, he just makes some banter.
Don't just be like, we don't salt them yet. You salt them to your liking afterwards.
Right.
It's not how I cook my eggs. I usually salt them as I'm whisking them.
I like to salt them.
Is that weird? I don't know. I'm gonna get some shit for that probably online.
Eggs with ketchup
As you guys are in... What was that?
Eggs with ketchup.
You are the worst human being. Anyways, as you guys are in the kitchen making breakfast, I feel like
assumed
Wesley
everyone would
maybe.
be around lunch. It's time for it.
Yeah, it'll probably be. I mean, everybody's kind of showing up for the morning. We'll be all right. Wesley, maybe you don't notice this, but Wilma, you do, I think, as you're walking around tending to your farmland, taking care of your animals. What type of animals do you have on this farm?
Just a light array of animals. Nothing, not heavy duty, like big, not like a big dairy farm or something, but enough for like my means and anyone else that I deem or care about's means. So
That
like
was nothing.
A good handful of cows, a good handful of chickens, maybe some ducks here and there.
It's all goats.
What
Yeah,
goats?
you got any alpacas, goats?
Probably goats.
Maybe a goose or two?
Goose, I hate goose.
As you are out feeding
Okay.
your cows, you realize out in the middle of your pasture, there is a crater.
What in the Sam hell?
Just a little one.
Damn gopher. Again? Turn him into paste if I see him again. Already got his grandpa last year.
What are you doing about this crater?
Assumed it's a gopher, so I'm just gonna patch it and move on.
Alright, yeah, you walk over to it, and, damn, really don't want to have any sort of rolls happen here, so, nah, it's fine. Yeah, you throw some dirt over it, thinking it's a gopher hole, and head back inside. At this point, I think Wesley, you tell me, is the breakfast overdone? It's done for sure at this point, but is it overdone?
If anything, it's probably slightly underdone.
Underdone?
He ain't gonna complain. He's got to eat a lot, so whole bunch of eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever the heck they got.
Whole breakfast.
Yeah, grabs
Oh, yeah.
a whole orange, banana, whatever other kind of fruit they got, if anything.
I like the idea of a pear tree.
Yeah, run outside, grab some pears, maybe an apple or two.
Say hello to
Alright.
the farm kitties. They need fed. Oh gosh.
You gotta feed the cats.
Yeah, probably tries to share some of the bacon.
Aww.
He'll share the food even when Wilma tells him not to.
They're already getting fed. What do they need that for?
You looked like you wanted it.
They're all gonna want it. You can't make them chonky now. They gotta do their job.
Oh, you're right.
Still sneaks them a piece anyway.
Yeah, walks back. Don't tell her I gave you this, alright?
So, Leroy, Wesley, Wilma, and Cole, you guys are hanging out at Fujo Farms. You're at the distillery, you're drinking this new liquor, at least Cole is, when we hear the sound of Brynhale's truck pull up outside. And it's probably pretty recognizable, at least for Wilma. And you all notice that his bed is completely packed full with what appears to be the components of a moonshine still.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Sorry I'm running late.
What the hell did you bring in this time?
what is all that?
Got something fancy here to show to your boss, and he'll kind of hop on out of the truck, slam the door behind him, and start strolling on over to the truck bed. Inspiration kind of struck me from the heavens.
What newfangled invention have you brought in?
Oh, something a bit special, out of this world.
How much is it going to cost me in materials?
Oh no, I got all the stuff right here. And he will open up the bed and present to you all with his arms outstretched the totally not at all suspicious still he's got in the back. Or rather, an unassembled still.
Yeah, not suspicious at all.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So I'm just trying to make sure of this for legal reasons. That's not stolen.
Oh no, it's from my own backyard.
You made this? Whoa.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh. Oh, hope you carried it into your shop.
That'd be wonderful.
Here. And then he's just gonna, push past you and, grab, the biggest piece, heft it over his shoulder, and he's just like, I'll get it ready for you. And then he'll just start, waltzing off towards your shop without another word.
Says he'll help and does all the work.
Yep.
All right, yeah, Wesley, you bring each component individually to Bryn's shop, and was Leroy, Wilma, and Cole doing during all of this? As like all of the components are being brought to the shop,
Drinking.
and I imagine Bryn is probably
Taste testing. We're discussing
rebuilding.
it. Swirl it in the glass, sniff it.
You don't do that with Moonshine.
Aw, come on. We're imitating fancy people, aren't we?
You do that with wine.
Or imitate.
We make alcohol. How to
Me and
not
Cole are doing this, and Leroy is just there, like...
You really smell the shrimp dick.
Gross. Is this whiskey actually like shrimp flavored?
No!
Also, I will also
That'd be
note
disgusting.
that I am not drinking as it is still like noon. Like, it is too
Me
early
and Cole
to
are.
have a
Yeah, you're
drink.
responsible.
It's just like,
9,000 taste buds?
you gotta like aerate it, like,
See that? The lime flavor. There's no shrimp. I promise. It'll say that directly on the bottle.
I'm getting a hint of the shrimp and a hint of the It's so easy,
The
dude.
dick?
It's right there, dude. It's right there.
Stop it!
can't.
Well, I'm getting a hint of the shrimp and a hint of the dick.
It's funny that tastes like.
That's foul.
Oh, my lord.
Oh,
No!
shit. Anyways, in the workshop of Bryn Hale, you,
Are we sitting there watching
I don't
him
know.
put this back together?
I don't know,
Are we,
is
We
Bryn's
brought the
workshop
alcohol and
public?
we're just watching him.
Probably not, but I'd imagine it isn't especially far off from where they're at right now. There's probably like a large, like, almost garage door. He probably has that open right now, you know, for Wesley to have carried everything in, and he's just set to work, so they're within eye shot, but it's not like public.
Yeah.
We'll wander over him and...
Yeah, Wilma, Cole, and Leroy kind of wander in halfway through a building, and I imagine Wesley's also still there because he has to help pick up all that big heavy shit sometimes.
Yeah, and he's just
Yeah.
like, sitting there intently watching as Bryn is like constructing this thing. He's got his little, he's got all of his tools ready, and he's like handing him stuff whenever he needs something, just watching.
Thank you. You pass me that? Oh, thank you.
Hey, how's setting up for the tasting going?
So far, so good.
Is
Oh,
it any good?
Yes.
you
For
never
number one.
said why is it called shrimp dick sour? Like, what does that even, what?
It's something that you need to know about.
I'll
It's-
tell you when you
it's-
get older.
It's something when she's being passive aggressive. She says about me now.
Oh!
Him.
Yo! Oh my god! That's so good! I just got it! Holy shit!
Are you just now
Yes!
getting it?
So
Right
it's
one, you
mean-spirited?
That is correct.
Get it? Cause
yeah, spirit like alcohol.
Oh my god, you're killing me. Oh,
anyways, I think we got this thing just about ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
you do!
Yay!
All I have to do
As
is stay able to
you-
do that then.
Trying to... I was so close to outbursting. Well, I was so close.
Bryn Hale, you tighten up the last bolt with everybody watching you, laughing in the background over the sudden realization of Wesley and the whole, you tighten up the last bolt, and
Fuck!
Yeah.
And
my brain just fucking shut off again.
Yes, do
Yeah.
that.
You tighten up the last bolt, and all of a sudden, the machine turns to life. The metal that makes up its form begins to shift like it did when you had picked it up. And as it begins to shift and kind of, I guess undulate is the word I'm kind of looking for here. It's like moving and shifting and begins to vibrate, and you get that same feeling that you had felt when you had touched the metal beforehand, with that static jolt that ran through your whole body. Except this time, instead of turning you blind with brilliant light briefly. It lifts off the ground, slams on the ground, knocks everybody on their ass, and knocks everyone out. Hey, how's it going? I'm Corey, and you probably know my voice from all of that yapping I was doing a little bit ago. If you wouldn't mind doing us a favor here at Stellar Tales Cast, we would really appreciate it if you could share the show with anybody who would want to listen, right? Obviously, brand new D&D actual play podcast, we can only grow out of your generosity and your commitment and helping us, and in turn, I'm going to try my best to produce a good and compelling show here. I'm the Dungeon Master, like you know. I'm also the editor, so I'm the guy putting the music in, and who knows, maybe I'll do sound effects or stuff like that. Those of you that do help us out, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Stellar Tales Pod. I'm running that page as well. Kind of a man of many hats around here, but if you go follow me over there and shoot me a message or something, I might include your name as an NPC. The sillier the name, honestly, the better, as we're about to realize, because you're about to meet some really funny named characters, actually. That being said, I don't really have a whole lot else to do other than tell you to go help us. So, that being said, I'm just gonna let you get right back to the show. But, wait. I have a duty to tell you to go to michaelgelfistudio.com, or michaelgelfistudios.com. That's where I got all of the ambient tracks that you're hearing, the music that you'll be hearing, everything going on in the background. That's from Gelfi Studios, so go give them a follow. They're on YouTube, Michael Gelfi. Go check out their website. That's where I got all the tracks, reasonably priced. A lot of really good stuff there. Our theme song is made by Orctimus Prime. You can find them on YouTube as well as Fiverr. If you go on YouTube, it's Orctimus Prime. If you go on Fiverr, it's Newt Nelson, Knute Nelson. The podcast album art is made by Prince Jackdaw. I believe you can find him at Blue Sky under the same name. And that's actually it. All right, back to the show. Done yapping. Bye!
Does that
Cole's
make
clutching his bottle.
Does that make the jar like start to fall off? Like I just like catch it. I'm the airbag. I'm like, yes, come to me.
Yeah.
Catches the alcohol bottle.
Yeah, you catch the bottle of.
No.
No rolling in the intro.
You know, I don't have to roll for saving my alcohol.
It's fine. Yeah, you saved the alcohol perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I have. Hold on. I actually have a note here. As you all begin to black out, each one of you in your own head hears a unfamiliar voice speaking to you. And it's not just because it's the alcohol. The voice says, "I'm terribly sorry for this, but I need your help." And in that sudden moment of blacking out and hearing this voice, you are immediately jostled awake by the sound of an explosion and people shouting and screaming at you. Everybody go ahead and roll a d20 for me, and this will be the first roll of our game. This is going to determine where you are when you get teleported.
Boy.
Any modifiers?
No, just a straight
I
up and
got
down
a
d20 for
one.
this one is
Yeehaw.
perfectly fine.
I got a 10.
We're rolling real dice.
Oh,
right?
that's
I
right.
have
We
a
could do
12.
real dice too. I gotta start.
That one
doing
is the
that.
first roll. Let's go.
You can roll real dice, or you use the roll 20 dice if you want. As you guys begin to wake up to these violent feelings that you're feeling, the sound of explosions raining around you, people shouting and screaming, and the clanging of steel, there is something that each of you do feel before you fully regain all of your senses. Bryn Hale, you get the feeling of well, you all actually get this. The feeling of an individual, like that. How do I put this without like being weird. You know that voice inside of your head?
Oh, yeah.
And you know how that voice inside of your head mimics your own voice, how you think you hear yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It's that voice,
Okay, so
but it's
like
not your
the
own
voice of
voice.
somebody
It is
who's
a
notably,
different
like,
voice, one that
somebody
you are
else, but it's, like,
unfamiliar
with
with.
my voice, like my perceived self. Okay. Alright, yeah.
Like there's two
Yeah.
of you in your own head.
Yes.
Ooh, it's happening.
I am actually going to need everyone to
What's
roll
my
initiative.
bonus? I need to have my Alright. I've rolled a 14 plus 2, that'd be...
Ooh, that's a 13
Do you
plus
wanna-
3, a 16 as well.
Do you want to do the thing where you do like levels? Like you do like a between blank and blank, between blank and blank? Instead of just getting random numbers thrown at you?
No, because I'm just gonna have you guys roll the initiative.
I'll roll it here,
and
don't
roll
worry, I'll probably
20.
get better.
Already rolled it?
Also throw out that I do have a feature here, which is alert, so I can swap initiative with somebody else.
Oh, did they
Is
change
that
that?
the
It's
new
not
alert?
+5 anymore. It's swapping initiative.
Or we went over
But
this.
I
We went over this in
also
the
get
other
a
game.
bonus.
Yeah, well, this is a
Listen.
podcast, so
He's acting surprised for the
Actually,
audience. That's what's going
I'm acting
on.
so
here.
I
surprised
did
for the
actually- I
audience
got it
because we might be one of the
this
few
time, so-
podcasts using the new revised shit.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Also, unfortunately, my token isn't a
not
token,
good.
so it didn't automate the roll. I don't think it's on the token layer.
Yeah,
How
it's
did
like a
you get
special little
tiebreaker?
setting you get with the
Because he has it on
initiative
roll 20.
count. Yeah, it is.
Oh fuck! Hold. Okay. I just had to do some note taking.
And then we can get to whatever this funky
here.
voice in your head is.
Now I gotta roll some dice.
We don't talk about here.
Don't sing anything copyrighted.
I don't know. Copyright!
I mean, you can't
I know
kill
how
me.
to sing Vince by Imagine Dragon.
Chat, please correct us with the entirety of the trademarking
Yeah, chat.
for
We're gonna start calling
music
you
laws.
chat now.
Yeah,
Our in the past chat or in the future chat.
You like this show? Please leave in the comments the
Please
entirety
give us
of
the validation
everything that
we
we're doing that's everything that we're doing that's illegal.
Hey, chat, if you're
No.
enjoying
Please
put the
this
entire
podcast,
video
be
script
sure
in
to
the
I don't
like
wanna
and
s-
subscribe,
No.
hit that bell for notifications, ask for its money, publicly execute its children, and always be happy. Catch you on the flip side.
What?
Oh my god.
And remember, stay tubular. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh my
Always maintain
god.
a cunicular shape.
Stay tubular? What era are we in?
Yeah, like a cone.
Oh, what?
I totally pronounced that wrong. That might not even be a word. Chat, don't check me
Cunicular
out.
shape?
I'm always right.
Chat,
Alright.
don't check me.
You guys all have that same sensation that Cole has of that. The voice in your head that you thought was your own voice now suddenly sounds like a different voice entirely. But they are still thinking your thoughts. Cole, you are the first to regain your senses, and it is only because you are splashed with a bucket of water. And when you flutter your eyes open, you see a 4-foot-tall penguin humanoid with these human hands draped in this brown cloak, holding this bucket looking at you, and he is mouthing his beak up and down, just shouting at you, and when your hearing comes back to you, you just hear, "Oh, goddamn it, you gotta get out there! What are you doing? How'd you get on this ship? Holy shit!"
Kind of like sits himself up and starts backing away, just like a horror movie, just like.
There is an explosion mere inches away from you. A instantly recognizable to you gunshot has gone off next to you, and you look, and there is another penguin person about the same size as the one that had woken you up. And they are just dual-wielding these flintlock pistols, and you hear him shouting, "Yeah, come get some!" As he is shooting at something. You're still laying on the ground, so I don't think you can see what he's shooting at.
Can I get up and see what's happening? Like, get a better look at what's happening?
Yeah, you get up and start looking around, and you are no longer in Kansas.
Oh,
you You are not in the workshop that you had blacked out.
Do I still have red shoes
You
on?
are. No, you are in space, and you are aboard a dingy sloop. Apparently, you're able to breathe, and you're able to hear and see, and what you're actually able to hear and see is you are in the middle of a fight between the ship that you are on and this absolutely massive castle-like structure that is just floating your direction. And in between you and it is a small ship, like Viking longboat sized, and you see as well floating probably about 20 feet in front of the ship in between you and this castle, Bryn Hale, just kind of floating in space.
Oh, that's bad. Also, just to make myself feel safe, can I feel my... Where's my gun at? Where is it?
You have your gun on you.
Is it still my gun?
Yeah, it is still a Glock, and you only have one magazine. Right, Glocks are still police issued, right?
Depending on
Probably.
the force.
Jurisdictions.
Is there just the penguin guys? Is there other things other than the scary penguin people?
There is Wilma, who is beginning to wake up a couple of feet away from you, and at the head of the ship, manning this old, like, pirate ship steering wheel is it's really hard to actually make out exactly what you're looking at first until the voice in your head starts helping you get it figured out, because as you're thinking, you're like, I don't recognize actually anything about what's going on there. Oh, wait, actually I do. And you're able to recognize that as a plasmoid boss.
Okay.
Why do I know this?
They all have names, but you're not there yet. The names are the best part.
Can I see people on the castle? What is here?
You can, yeah. There are probably about 20 people lining a wall that is facing your direction, and they all seem to be shooting arrows and blasting magic wands and staves and guns in your direction. Like, things that shouldn't really make sense, but you're weirdly at home with.
What did you put in this moonshine? Oh my god! Can I, like, grab, like, closer to them, but more towards the back of the ship, away from the plasmoid boss?
I would recommend.
Yeah, you want to head
making
towards,
sure
like,
you're
the
moving
front
to-
of the ship, because
Oh, yeah.
he's, like,
So
at the
just
back
kinda
of it,
pick
manning
up
the
them
wheel.
and there to-
I said, well,
Pick up Wilma, move away from the plasmoid boss. Yeah, you can do that. We'll call that an action. So you pick up Wilma and get as far away from everybody as you possibly can. And,
that's as far as I can go.
Bryn, you wake up and you are just floating in space. Fully no gravitational pull one way or the other. Able to breathe, weirdly enough. And you're actually realizing that you are alive.
Yeah, he's kind of just looking around at the freaking void of space.
I
like
need to
glimmering
specify alive
stars,
because you are
shimmering
floating in
nebulas,
space.
the bursts of magic and cannon fire, explosions, and people shouting, and hears people shouting. He's like, "Wait, space?" And he'll like turn around. Is there anything in particular I'm noticing other than like what you've just described here from my unique vantage point, or?
No. I don't think there's much of anything here other. I'll give you this, actually. You're realizing that the castle is advancing forward towards your, or the two other ships floating in space here, but one of them is just kind of spinning uncontrollably, while the other one is actively avoiding and dodging and trying to run away from the castle.
Just start kind of fidgeting with his pockets, trying to find something, anything to do. He doesn't have like anything with like compression in it. He doesn't know exactly how he's going to move himself through space. So he's going to kind of just turn over to like the ship that's moving and start just like waving his hands. Hey! Hey! Over here!
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do out there, unfortunately. So we're gonna move on to the Halcyon Station, which is this big floating castle, and it is going to just unleash a nasty artillery salvo in the direction of this ship that Wilma and Cole are on. And now, this is not Monster of the Week where I could just decide what happens. I gotta actually roll dice. I'm gonna roll 4. 2, 13, 9, and 9. Okay, so only one of the pieces of that salvo hit the ship, and Wilma and Cole, you two go rocking violently as the ship is struck with a explosive cannonball. The castle continues to advance towards this sloop, and is the sloop's turn. The Moonshiner's here. You see the penguin person that had woken up Cole looks to Cole as he picks up Wilma and runs towards the front of the ship, and then looks out and about, sees the ship, the other ship just kind of spinning around uncontrollably, and sees Bryn and Hale just kind of floating out there. And he looks to Cole and Wilma, and he goes, "Hey, you owe me one, don't you?" And he shoots a harpoon at Bryn, and not a harpoon, like a net gun. Shoots a net gun at Bryn Hale and starts just dragging him on board of the ship. And you see him turn to the other penguin person. "Hey, you gotta cease fire. There's another thing out there. Hey, boss, you gotta stop. We gotta stop. Hold on." And this other penguin person just goes, "Yeah, hold on, yep." And this Playboy boss just cranks the wheel a hard 90. And turns towards the completely out of control ship, which leads us to Leroy.
Wait, I never got into initiative, but mine's a 16.
Is it?
Yeah, because my token ain't a token, so I can't roll on it. It's like, I don't think it's on the token layer.
Your token's definitely on the token layer.
I can't click on it.
Because you don't have control over it.
Oh. Well,
Come on, Mo, get it together.
I can't
you
fix
don't have
that.
control over it.
All right, let me just put myself.
All right, go ahead and take your turn.
Yeah,
then.
but no, we'll say I'll switch turns with him. So let him go first, because I can kind of do that anyways. I'll go after him.
All right, add yourself in there, and then I'll just put. And
yeah,
I'm just
let's do
make
that.
Your initiative a 73. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make your initiative a 7.
There we go.
Leroy, you're the first to regain consciousness, and you have that same sensation that Cole and Bryn had. You have this other being in your head, reading your thoughts, speaking your thoughts, and in a different voice. I also imagine you're probably a little motion sick right now because you have been on this spinning ship for a few seconds now, and you are a fully grown man. As every fully grown man, this is a spinning teacup ride. You might end up throwing up here soon. So what do you do?
I want to make sure Wesley's awake. Does this ship look like it's under any control, or is it just flat, about to be spinning off into a
It is slowing its spin slowly, but it is the front of it just kind of gets grazed by one of the cannon barrages from the Halcyon Station, the castle on the opposite end of the field here, as it were. It doesn't seem like anybody's in control of it. What is your class?
I'm a cleric, sir.
Okay. You, as a cleric, actually do have some sort of leeway here. You, as you're waking up and you're getting this motion sickness feeling and just so many things all at once happening, overwhelming your senses, there is one thing overriding all of them. A powerful sense of you can do something here, and all you have to do is sit in that seat. And you're looking around, and you're realizing that you're on a ship, like a Viking longship, almost, and there is a old-timey steering wheel with a seat in front of it. There is a Moonshine still behind that. No sails, no wings. You are fully in space, able to breathe, able to speak, able to hear, all of that. But you are getting a powerful pull towards that seat.
Then I guess I'm gonna go sit down on the seat and see where it takes me.
All right. Go ahead and roll a cleric. What's a cleric's spellcasting ability? Wisdom, right? Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
How does it? Not next.
Sounds really good. It sounds like
Got a
you're
dirty
able to sit in the seat, grab a hold of the steering wheel. Not your own body, but this other thing you've got going on inside your head is feeding you information on what exactly is going on, and you grab a hold of the steering wheel and you stop the ship from spinning. And you're actually able to now take in the whole scene here. You've got the one ship on one side trying to run away. They've just grappled Bryn Hale from space, and you've got this castle on this other side that is clearly going to win this fight.
I'm gonna put the ship that Bryn is on in between me and the castle, and just try to match pace with it because it looks like it's a bigger ship than what feels like a smart move.
You are able to, as if mentally commanding it to do so. The ship, it just kind of follows what you're wanting it to do. And Wesley, as you're beginning to wake up, the spinning has stopped, and as you're like regaining your sense of vertigo, you just suddenly get jolted to the side with a hard left turn, and it is your turn.
Yeah, gets up. Probably rolls over, actually, a little bit. He tries to stand up and get up to his feet. Am I able to?
Yeah.
And he just starts looking around, like, kind of freaking out because of the situation. Leroy?
Yes, I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Where the hell? This is not the Fujo Distillery. Are we on a ship? Oh, holy shit. Excuse my French, they were in space. What's going on?
Well,
He's just gonna, like, run to the side of the boat and try to look over and assess the situation.
your guess is as good as mine. Try not to fall overboard.
Okay. Ooh. And, well, I believe in you. You can do this. Do you have an inspiration currently?
I do not.
Wesley's gonna give you his inspiration that I have as part of being human.
Oh no, another
He is
human.
He is trusting you
That's
full well,
right.
so I'm going to give you my inspiration.
What is that ability called?
Shoot.
That's actually just part of the inspiration rules, is that you can give yours. I get to start with one because I am human.
As
It
a
gives
human
me...
at the start of every long rest.
Yeah, what is that feature?
It's a human.
Yeah, this feature is called Resourceful, the
Yes.
species trait of human that lets you gain a heroic inspiration when you finish a long rest. I'm assuming we start with our features?
Yeah, you guys will
So-
start with your features.
So Wesley will give you that bow of encouragement, and you will feel a strange reserve of strength. You are able to re-roll a d20 check whenever you wish. And then other than that, assuming that the ship isn't, like, docked or I'm otherwise not able to move anywhere, like, he'll probably just be taking a look around. There's not much I can do here. I'm kind of stuck on the ship, so yeah, he'll just sort of be waiting.
All right. Wilma, then. It is going to be your turn. As your two groups are separated here, Leroy and Wesley have gotten on the other side of this sloop that you're on. You wake up, and you're in Cole's arms as he is dragging you towards the front of this ship. And the first thing you see is Bryn Hale. You see Bryn Hale just kind of wrapped up in this net that this penguin, 4-foot tall penguin with his human hands, is like starting to unravel the net from around him, while another one is rushing over to you guys, and the ship itself begins to accelerate rapidly, and you almost lose your footing. What do you do?
I think Wilma will just be like in a state of shock. Like there's so much going on around her. She's just like mouthing, "What the fuck?" Like obviously, visibly trying to keep it together.
Got the 1,000-yard stare.
Just like staring off and.
Yeah. Let me.
We need to get off the ship. I think probably feels like it. Doesn't seem good. There's penguin people.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Penguin people. You said the penguins have human hands?
They do, yeah. They have like these big. Granted, they're not like as skinny as a human's hand might be. They're definitely like thicker, as if they're wearing permanent gardening gloves or something like that.
That is terrifying.
They do have 5 appendages that are clearly human hand shaped. What type of wild shapes do you know currently?
Alrighty. I know. I got ox, draft horse, sled dog, and spider.
Okay. I think in your completely overwhelming state that you're in, you just inadvertently turn into a draft horse. Just completely involuntarily, won't count against you. You just turn into a draft horse.
What the fuck?
And Cole, you witness, and Bryn also, you witness Wilma, who was clearly freaking out, just turn into this horse.
Bryn frickin' finishes tearing off the net
Like,
alongside
what
the
did you
penguin
put
guy
in
and
this
almost,
shine? I'm so
steps
confused.
to the side of him. I ain't drink none of that stuff, so this is something else. The horse talks. Wilma, that you, eh?
It's just moonshine!
You're a goddamn horse.
What do you mean? What do you
Look at
mean is
yourself.
that, Wilma? I look down. I look down.
You hear from the end of the ship a authoritative voice go, "All right, everybody sit down!" And the ship jolts forward all of a sudden, and as it does, a harpoon launches out of the back of it, landing square in the front of the ship that Leroy and Wesley are on, and they take off. Probably faster than anybody here is even completely ready for. So I'm going to need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
So 13.
Wait, is that just for them on the boat, on their boat?
It's going to be for you and Wesley as well. I'll give Leroy advantage.
God,
You're
dang.
sitting down.
21.
Wesley,
11.
did you get 5?
Same here.
No. Wesley, you got a 9, 11, 21.
13.
Alright. Wesley, I think you're actually the only one that gets caught off guard completely by this. Everybody else kind of stumbles as the ships kind of rocket forward unexpectedly. Wesley, you are knocked onto your butt and right up against the back wall of the ship, dangerously close to falling off in this escape. And the ships begin to propel faster and faster and faster, and then all of a sudden, everything around you is beginning to blur, and as quickly as it started blurring, it unblurs, and you come to a sudden and rapid stop.
I'm just rolling all over the place.
Yeah, you then roll to the front of the ship. I think you're gonna take you're gonna take 2 points of damage from that.
Oh! What was that?
I don't know.
And we are out of combat. I cannot click. There we go.
For the 3rd time.
And I have to pee again.
10 minutes.
If you guys want to take like the actual proper break here, like we'll call it 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. P-boy. What are we calling him?
That's a good one.
This
This baby, P-boy?
Tawny bladder.
Bladder brother. That sounds
He's a P-boy.
oddly
a bladder brother.
sus.
Bladder brother.
Yes, my bladder, blah 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 blah. Yeah, say bladder. Say. I can't even say
You're in
it.
trouble there.
Say bladder brother 5 times fast.
Purple burglar alarm.
Irish
Yeah.
wristwatch.
Seashells. Okay, goodbye.
Anyways,
will
I
not
guess
be
we're doing a break,
back
so
because
I'll be right
I
back.
will be-
2 frames. I got 8. Peanut.
Yeah.
I'm peggish, but I'm not
Okay.
My snack is
What?
my snack.
That's
I
like
had
I want.
I had peanuts, but they said salted on the packaging. Salt. They're not salt.
Salted nuts.
I like salty nuts.
Emily's describing the
I
bladder.
detected-
What did I just come back to?
Talking about my
Wait,
snack.
What's even better
Chat,
is
clip it.
we can clip that. We can clip that
Don't clip it.
That's
and have that put onto into the soundboard later.
Oh my god. But like I wanted them saltier, so I wet them a bit and then I put salt on them and then I left them overnight to dry.
To brine?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, they were extremely salty. Oh my god. I had to chug a whole thing of water.
And so they just wouldn't dry out. They were wet for a week. I would try one still be wet. And so I was like, I'll just stick them in the air fryer. And the air fryer overbaked them. So now they tasted not good. And so I'm very sad.
You don't twice bake peanuts.
I didn't want them to be wet in the middle.
What?
Yeah, I soaked
She
the nuts.
she tried to brine peanuts.
They worked out well until just wouldn't stop.
yeah, the nuts were too damn.
Wetness wouldn't go away.
Could
Guess
easily
so, huh?
roll, but I don't know how many nuts were. Ugh.
I'm trying so hard, guys.
It was in the middle of
You can't keep tossing them up like this.
and you can't say nothing about it, bitch.
Well, I
Let's
can.
certainly try.
I'll try something. on you
Workplace
here.
respite.
What was that? Careful.
He's barely legal.
It's funny because you think we're getting paid.
We're getting
Yay!
paid in
I can finally start my
exposure.
micro
and,
channel.
I don't know,
And
something.
I'll have maybe
You're
additional
getting
one
paid in
subscriber.
exposure, damn it!
Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to another episode.
Hell yeah.
Is everybody here? We don't actually have too much time left. Danny?
Yeah, we
Danny's
for
not here.
for
Danny
all
is still
for
in
all
the
of our
bathroom.
wonderful
Danny will be
viewers,
in the
Corey's
bathroom for the next 30
piss
minutes.
boy, and Danny is the caca kid.
I'm imagining all of these cutaway segments in between
Why are
like the
you
different
pig?
scenes are just going to be the future ad
Oh,
breaks.
why
Oh
though?
my
It
God.
And
adds
we can get rid of
character.
these. We can get rid of whatever this is.
You don't like this?
Will
It's
we
the
get ad
banter.
breaks? Probably.
The banter's what the
Yeah.
people want.
Yeah, except people want it in the beginning. We'll keep it in the
Ooh,
middle
true,
until we
we'll
get ad
see.
breaks. We'll leave it up to the viewers. It's either ad breaks or subscribe to a Patreon. Your choice.
Yeah.
Well, what are we gonna do for the Patreon?
Yeah.
That's-
Fuck if I know, man. Honestly,
welcome
that's not
back.
going to be
We're
my
discussing
responsibility.
just
I'm going to hand that off to one of you guys because I'm
whatever.
already doing
What's
too
happening?
much.
Potential.
I could probably figure it out.
Yeah, that's something for the future. Right now, it is back to D&D.
Yeah, Audacity's still running. I have it up on the side now, so I always see it.
All right, everybody, make sure your Audacity is still running.
I
It
know.
is.
Not taking my eye off of
Yep.
this thing.
All right.
It is going,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, we're out of combat.
Yeah. So, sorry, I was just taking notes for myself here, so I don't forget shit.
So before I pull up alongside them, is this the same moonshine still that Bren found and put together in the shop?
Yeah, it is. As you're looking at it, I think you're able to ascertain that it is the exact same one. And, yeah, so you guys get fucking, like, warped away from this scene, this imminent death, this castle approaching upon you in this sudden moment. And, as you are suddenly jarringly stopped in space, seemingly at the same time as you accelerated, you, pull up alongside this sloop. We see this plasmoid boss, he just kind of like pulls a lever and we see a bar extend out from the bottom of the ship and the ship itself just kind of stops in space and he starts undulating around. Plasmoid boss, by the way, is just a like an ooze, but they're sentient, they're intelligent. This one in particular is large, probably about 5 foot in diameter as he's kind of undulating around and squishing and squelching and squirming. He is blue in color with these like dark blue kind of veiny looks inside of it, and he walks kind of slides on over to Bryn, who is surrounded by these two penguin people checking
All
up
right.
on him.
Bryn,
I
as
think
he's
this is the moment.
standing
Bryn Hale,
here,
go ahead and describe your
you
character.
know, kind of surrounded by these foreign creatures, the kind of human anatomy of really stands out. He's got this, he's got stubble all across his face, mustache, beard, a little bit on the neck, but it seems to be decently well trimmed around there. His jawline, not super sharp, a bit more on the blocky end, but it has a fair roundness around the chin. Nose, slightly crooked. Eyes, deep brown. Hair, rough, well kept, similarly brown in hue. And his overall stature is one of a hard-working man out in the rural, wherever the heck, out in Kansas. As of today, yeah, he's got that kind of build. As of today, he's wearing quite simple stuff, really.
Got that blue collar
Dark blue
build.
jeans, nice black leather belt. He's got on kind of like a checkered button-up shirt, very much, probably more of like kind of a tan red in coloration, a bit worn out, probably from some amount of sun bleaching, drying it outside. He has on a kind of typical cowboy-esque hat. It looks like the kind of cowboy hat you wouldn't get genuinely, like maybe one from like a fair or like from a market, as opposed to one from, you know, like actual out in the place. Yeah, proper shop. Just something aesthetic, mostly to keep the sun out of his eyes. And
A proper shop.
oh boy, his eyes, they are wide. In a mixture of terror, fear, maybe confusion, frustration, all sorts of negative stuff pooling up in there. And he's kind of like, his hands are like almost like twitching. His like palms are like, his fingers are just like groping at the air to either side of him as he like tenses up, not sure how to react or respond. It seems like they've saved him, but at the same time, from what? And who are these people? And what is going on here? So he just remains ever vigilant, ever on edge, always on the back heat as he waits for something, anything to happen.
As you are in this moment, this plasmoid boss rolls up onto you, and as he does, the two penguin people start cautiously approaching Wilma and Cole, like weapons lowered, pistols kind of reholstered across a sling across the one penguin person's chest, and Wilma. Wilma? Why don't you go ahead and describe your
That's
character?
right. You can describe the horse form you're currently
Never
in.
gonna be as his feet.
Because you are a horse.
Just do your best. Yeah, you are currently a horse.
I'm a horse!
That's
Does that mean
good.
I
That's
get
good.
to get out of describing my character? Because I get to describe
No,
a
you
horse?
still have to describe your character because now that you are in safety, your body reverts back.
God damn it. Alrighty. Ta-da! Wilma's a very plain woman. She's not really like, she hasn't got a lot of them like highlighted features, nothing. Just simple face, no makeup, kind of a curly like brunette, freckled, tan. She's got the classic jeans, muck boots, plaid tan shirt, big buckle belt.
How many freckles?
How many freckles? It's like the lot of freckles, not the sparse one. She's freckled all over, or for the most part, yeah.
Those outdoor working girl freckles.
Yeah. Brown eyes, kind of curvy but not chunky. She's got that a working woman's build. That's a
Kind of curvy, not chunky.
Yep.
You see one of these penguin people approaches you
In her
as
30s,
you
by the way. And great for her 30s.
in your 30s. Yeah, hell yeah. I think you're all about in your 30s, right? Late 20s, early 30s.
I think I'm the late 30s. I think I'm the oldest.
Whoa, dude.
Like, I'm the oldest at 35.
Does that make Wilma a MILF?
Jesus Christ.
Right now,
Oh my
she's
God.
just,
Oh my god!
She'd have to be a mother.
I'm not a mom.
True.
Oh my God.
Damn it, Joseph.
Damn it, Joseph! What do you mean?
Joseph.
Joseph ruined it by not marrying Wilma.
You
And
could have been a
having
father,
kid.
Joseph. You gave it up. And for what? Your pride?
God.
We're gonna have to do a side, like, a mini adventure, like, two shot about what happened with Joseph.
No, we just leave it up in the air.
Yeah.
We'll leave it up in the air. It's funnier that way. Wilma, you are, being inspected by one of these penguin people while the other one walks past you.
Back up.
And
Is she still a
starts-
draft horse?
No. She is shape-shifted back, now that she is no longer under the stress of being killed. And, this other penguin person waddles over to Cole and starts investigating him. They're just kind of checking you guys up and down, making sure that you guys are okay, not wounded. You just kind of appeared in front of them as they were trying to flee, so they're just doing their due diligence to make sure that you guys are okay before any sort of questions start getting flung around here. Cole, go ahead and describe your character.
I mean, he woke up kind of just ready to drink, so he's pretty disheveled right now. He didn't really put on like his best suit or anything.
Didn't really plan to be
Yeah,
teleported
no,
away.
Brown hair. He's got like an 80s cop mustache going. His aviators probably stayed on his face because he's just cool like that. He probably just
Oh,
threw
yeah,
on like
brother.
a plaid button up and some jeans, but they're probably kind of dirty.
Probably kind of dirty,
They
or
are.
are they kind of dirty?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
He thinks they're not dirty. Everyone else looks at them and knows that they are dirty.
Not me.
Guys, where's Moose?
As you're freaking out, wondering where Moose is, you begin to panic, and the emotion swells, and suddenly, baby cow appears, brown and white spotted, and they look at you with familiarity, and they go, "Moo? Moo!" And they like tackle charge you. Leroy, you pull your ship up next to this sloop. Leroy, go ahead and describe your character as you start boarding the sloop.
6 foot tall, like an average guy. Starbow my left eye. I look like I've worked outside my life. About it. I guess I'm looking for Bren, and I'm making my way to him.
Okay. And I imagine following shortly behind you is probably Wesley, who is probably the most lost of everybody here.
Yeah, I guess I can give a quick recap on that, which, Wesley is a big, hefty fellow, like 6'6", 265 pounds. He's got on, those XL overalls and probably just like a plain white t-shirt underneath them. He's got a kind of, slightly mismatched kind of complexion. Big nose, kind of crooked. His facial hair is all kind of sparse and patchy. Hasn't done too good a job at cleaning it up. His hair's like a, brown mop kind of mess. He hefts his way up onto the other dock, just looking around, big, wide eyes like a child, curious, unsure what's going on, but also kind of terrified. And he's just like, is everybody okay? What's going on? As he looks to everyone on the ship.
You hear from the ooze thing in the center of the ship who is looking over Bryn Hale. He just kind of goes, "Yeah, you're actually all okay. Who the hell are you? I don't know. You tell me what's going on." And he starts undulating kind of pseudo-aggressively, and then the two penguin people rush over next to him and start, petting him a little bit, and one of them goes, I don't know, you all okay? You're all okay in my eyes? And the other one goes, yeah, I mean, we did just kind of save your life, so maybe some introductions, yeah?
Yeah, when I figure out what the hell y'all did save us from, I will be thanking you for that. But until then, I know about as much as you all seem to do.
I don't know too much about anything of what's going on right now, but... And the Plasmoid boss just kind of slurps up the penguin person that's talking, because I'm tired of doing that voice, and just starts putting them in the ooze. And he actually takes on a humanoid form, noticing that everybody's extremely uncomfortable right now. And they take on this... It's kind of like a large man. You would estimate, average American, maybe 300 pounds, big guy. And he looks to you, Bryn, and he goes, well, I don't rightfully know, but, oh, sorry, These doors are always a pain in my ass. Anyways, yeah, alright, how about this? Saved your life, you owe us at least for that much. Name's Grand Overlord Squelch. And they extend a pseudopod in your direction.
Bryn thinks about the
Can you run that by us one more time, really quick?
Grand Overlord Squelch. Yeah, don't worry, it's just a title. Alright, I am the captain of this here ship, though, but, this one that I just swallowed up here, that is, Wadlington the Fourth, and, we got Slickbill over here, and, the other Doer who's, looking at Cole's gun, just kind of intensely. Just kind of gives Cole a wink as you two lock eyes, and he goes, yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly what any of y'all actually did, or who you are. Never seen you around these parts, to be honest. It's a little strange, but, oh shit. No, that can't be right. Hold on one second. And he rushes to the end of the sloop near the wheel and starts rummaging around in a book.
Cole's just whispering to everyone else.
And
what the fuck is happening right now? I'm so confused. Where are we?
Yeah, while he's rummaging around in the book, if you guys want to...
Yeah, I know someone's coming for my ass. Mr. Leroy.
Well, if anyone is to blame, it would be Brent, as the thing on that ship is the same thing he built.
Where exactly did you find that thing?
I don't know about blaming me for this. I didn't suspect nothing of this would happen, but when I said it was out of this world and came to me from heaven, I mean it was the meteor. I made it from the meteor.
What?
You sourced a random material and decided to bust it out in my shop. Zapped us all here.
Listen, when I first
in
interacted with the
space.
thing, it was just fine. I poked it with a stick, touched it, pointed a gun at it. I've watched sci-fi movies before. I know how that stuff usually goes. This, off the charts.
Yes, the good stick check. I agree.
I also touched it with my
Completely.
bare hands and assembled the whole thing, loaded it onto the truck. I've spent a solid 30 minutes around that thing. Not once during that whole process.
Are we gonna die out here?
First
Oh,
idea
God.
was to bring it to my shop. An unknown
You
entity.
didn't say no.
No, was fine.
Yeah,
What? Well, I mean, the Grand Overlord just ate one of his friends. Maybe we're next.
I think it's because his friend was kind of annoying.
Hey, he ate him.
Is he dead?
He's like, I don't even know how much Jello I need to buy to make something as big as him. Well, at least we're all here together, right?
yeah. So can I look at the stars and try and see if any of them look?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll a Arcana
what?
check.
Or what?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Is that some sort of black magic
Is that
witchcraft?
some sort of arcana? What is happening?
That is a 17, my good sir.
17. Yeah, perfect, actually. You, Leroy, do not recognize any sort of constellations or where you might be. You do realize that you are in the middle of an asteroid field, though. There are large rocks made of rock, ice, whatever asteroids are made out of. They're just kind of scattered hither and yon all over the place. And then there's a part of you that does recognize where you're at. it's kind of like a distant memory, something that maybe from your childhood you recognize, but I think that's all you get.
Well, I don't think we're in our solar system anymore.
What do you mean?
None of these stars look familiar.
Do we get abducted by aliens?
My leading theories.
You think?
My leading theory is that
Sure
we're having
looks
a
like
shared
it.
psychosis episode. Read about it online once? Maybe, and just maybe, Joseph's back. He done drugged us.
Joseph!
Hey, we have agreed not to say his name.
Was I there for that? I think I might
Yeah.
have been in the shop. Alright, well, he who shall not be named done drugged us. And now we're having a shared psychosis episode.
When your ex reaches Voldemort reputation.
He is like Voldemort. He's useless, completely magic dependent, has a weird obsession with a minor.
Oh my god.
There's so many accusations already about Joseph.
Will they ever be confirmed? Nobody knows.
Well, as far as shared psychosis, I don't think me and Wesley had anything to drink. So
Same here.
I don't know where we'd be getting that idea from.
The fumes? Somebody dumped something in the ventilation?
Maybe it was you putting that thing on the still? Maybe, I don't know.
It wasn't even plugged in.
Wait, you said... Wait, hold on. Stop arguing for a second. You said the ship thing. It looked like the thing we had, right? Why don't we take a look at it?
Well, yes, the steel is with us.
It's on the ship we were on, right there.
Yep.
Maybe it can get us back. Maybe there's a button.
I didn't see nothing, but it's worth a check. Bryn's gonna go over, take a good long looking at this here old moonshine still.
Sure. Do all of you go over?
I hang back.
All right. Yeah, Wilma, you stay on the sloop. Everybody else, you go to check out this moonshine still. Bryn, go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Investigation. Still getting used to navigating the skills and whoa. Okay, that is +5, so a total of 19.
Damn, good roll. Okay. Yeah, with a 19, there is no buttons or levers. It's just like a regular moonshine still. Oh god, this is gonna show my whole ass here, but I did a little bit of research on it, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. A moonshine still is set up. You have a big barrel full of mash that gets fermented. Then you take that mash and you run it into the furnace part that you heat up to, I think it's like 173 degrees. Once it reaches that temperature, it starts to evaporate, which then gets collected in a tube, which then gets dropped into the doubler. The doubler doubles the alcohol content in the vapor. How? I don't know. Magic. But it goes from the doubler to the water tank, where the water tank, it's a cold water tank, so cold water heats up a copper coil that the moonshine vapor runs through, so it condenses the vapor into a liquid, which then gets poured out the spout, which turns into moonshine. That is kind of what you're seeing here, except some of the tubes have this like engraved language into it. Do you know Celestial?
Do I know Celestial? Let's see. No, I actually do not.
Yeah, so you notice these engravings on it, and then you also notice that the furnace part, the doubler part, the mash barrel part, and the water tank, the 4 main components, are all kind of ever so slightly shifting and moving and undulating and shimmering.
I know.
Just like so slightly, though.
Well, to no one's surprise, the undulating metal I use, make this thing and
Word of the day, undulating.
wire it up and hook it. Has sigils on it. It's still moving. It's hooked up different weird bits and bobs. Whatever it did, it's done something. I can't read none of this. Kind of like motion sigils.
Can I read it?
I've got just as much a clue as anybody else on how to get back.
Yeah, who knows? Anybody here know Celestial?
I do.
Okay. Cole, you're taking a look at these engravings that Bryn is pointing out, and that voice in your head is seemingly reading it for you. And what you can ascertain actually is a Arcana roll.
You're good at these, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, 2. Okay. Maybe. Oh, 17.
Yeah, 17. Damn, only good rolls today, huh? Yeah, with the 17, you're unfamiliar yet familiarity with these runes, which you're able to actually identify as runes, is that they are sealing something. Some sort of sealing magic is affecting this moonshine still.
Is it ceiling?
Yes. Not like the roof above your head, but the type that you use to put maybe a demon away.
Oh, we need to perform an exorcism on this still.
Oh, what?
Anyone know here how to perform a damn exorcism?
Wait, what do you mean?
Can't say I've ever done that.
You know, an exorcism. There's something inside of it. Maybe. I don't... You guys can read this, right?
Those are just a bunch of lines. What do you mean, read it?
Well, yeah, that's what all letters are.
No, but like... No! But they're like... he just like... he just gives up.
I smack Cole.
buddy.
Shut your
Yeah, that
mouth.
was so
Ren.
funny though.
Quit tasing him.
Well, if there's something in there, do we have to get it out?
I'm checking right now. Anything in there?
No, you're looking around the moonshine still. You don't see anything inside of it.
Nope, it's empty.
Other than, yeah, it's actually completely empty, because you didn't put anything in it.
Wow. It's empty. Typical. Any moment now we'll end this psychosis episode and we'll be back, or maybe the doctors when they find us there.
Oh no. What's the plasmoid boss doing?
Yeah, meanwhile,
he
back
doing?
on the sloop, Wilma, you're there playing with Moose, who's just very affectionately rubbing up against you and mooing. And you see this other penguin, this Dowar. I already forgot what his name. Slickbill. You see Slickbill approach you, the plasmoid boss standing behind him, just kind of looming menacingly like a mob boss type dude. And Slickbill looks at you and he goes, and extends out a hand towards you. In exchange for saving your life and for getting you to safety, I think you owe us something. And you see the plasmoid boss just kind of like extend a pseudopod over your shoulder, trying to grab your attention towards something.
What does he?
What do you do?
At?
It's Wilma. It's Wilma's time.
I'm sorry.
She's
what?
not even paying attention, is she?
What are you saying?
Emily.
He just did a whole
He's
monologue.
pointing
Did
at
the whole thing.
I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, he's pointing at something. What do you do?
What do you mean? What is he pointing at?
Okay. Yeah, you look over your shoulder and you see that he's pointing at a asteroid. One that is not made of stone or ice or whatever asteroids are made out of, but one that is similar to Earth. It's green, it's blue, there's life on it. And you notice that you're just kind of slowly drifting towards it. Or you're not drifting towards it, but it's drifting towards you. And it's only a couple of 100 feet away before it gets in docking range. And he retracts the pseudopod, and Grand Overlord Squelch addresses you again, and he goes, "We're gonna take you to Verdant Hollow."
What?
What exactly is that?
Well, that's gonna be where, we're probably gonna get some answers out of you. Or you'll get some answers yourself. And then he, just kind of schlorps out, a book from within his body and catches it in a couple of pseudopods and, opens up to some of the pages here, and he goes, "I finally figured out, actually, what I was thinking about. Oh, shit. They were never meant for this, yet they are the only ones who see it through. Trust them, for they'll find the way. That's something like that. It's, the words of a Vodar, which is probably something you're not familiar with, but judging by how you are acting right now, might have something to do with you. So, we're gonna take you there, and, you're gonna meet Mama Maggie.
These weary hands still grip the helm. Mana has no place but in our hearts to dwell. Now I will travel across the realm. I've got some goods to sell.
Hey, it's Corey again. I just wanted to come here at the end of the episode here, and this is kind of more of an editor's note, actually. The audio in this episode kind of sucked. There's really not anything I could have done about that. I put it to the group that I'm running with here, Mo, Ian, Danny, Emily, and Zach, and we put it to a vote to see if we wanted to just re-record it because we had so many audio problems, but the group decided not to, and quite frankly, I'm putting the game before I am putting the podcast, so if my players aren't having fun, then I don't care about the podcast. That being said, we are working on fixing that. Ian's got some new hardware, teaching the guys how to speak into a microphone, for example, like Zach and Danny. They're getting better at it now in the coming weeks as I was editing this episode. So episode 2 is going to be much better. So if you made it all the way to the end here and you're done listening to me rant, then just go follow me over on Instagram, Stellar Tales Pod, and tell your friends about the show, because we're only going to get better, man. And how many other Spelljammer D&D campaigns are there out there that you're actually listening to that put as much effort into it as we are? So come on, do us a favor. Yeah? That sounded mean. I love you guys. If you're listening to this, I love you. It's really not that big a deal. It's just a fun little creative project that I was trying to do. I had to put my creative energy somewhere, and this is where I'm putting it. So, in terms of editing it, that is, and running the game also. But I can't do it without the players. So shout out to them, all 5 of them. It's a lot. Oh my god, it's fine. It's good. It's what it is.